What's up guys, it's xDetroit and today is going to be my 2022 setup tour part 1. I'm going to be moving here in a few months, so I figured I might as well go ahead and put this out while I still had the chance. But yeah, without any further ado, make sure to like and subscribe and let's get into it. So this is my main setup here. It's taken me about 2 years to gather all the individual pieces for it. I use it for the purpose of gaming, streaming, video editing, content creation, the whole 9 yards on top of music production as well. With that, let's go ahead and get into each and individual piece of it. Both of the desks that I use are from Staples. They're about $250 combined. The one on the left is a corner desk. You can see the other half of it on the far right here. I just split it in half, that way I can have that little extra bit of desk space, but they provide me with everything I need. The chair that I'm sitting in is the red Emerge gaming chair. It's about $130 US, super comfortable for the amount of time that I spend in it. I really enjoy, like I said, the cushions, the wheels. It has a lean back feature, so that's pretty nice. The arms, I took those off, that way I can move a little bit closer to my desk for gaming, but besides that, super comfortable. For my lighting, I use this RGB strip here in the middle, and then my key light off to the right here. They're about $30. I got them from Walmart, so it's not anything too special, just, cheap little lights that I got. And with that, let's go ahead and get into my peripherals. So everything that is on my desk is sitting here on top of the glorious XXL Mousepad. I got that from Amazon for about $50. Super comfortable. It's super nice for, crosshair placement. It's super nice for production. It doesn't get too dirty, and it's nice and cheap. It's super large as well. It covers up basically my entire desk. For the mouse that I use, it is the Logitech G7 wireless. It is the Lightspeed edition, so it does have that nice 25,000 DPI sensor. It has RGB, but I don't really use that. The battery life on it is super nice. I use it for productivity and gaming, so there is a lot of utility for the mouse. It is super comfortable in the hand. It's got 2 side buttons, it's got the DPI buttons, so it is kind of basic, but like I said, I still enjoy using it. It's about $90 US, so it's not too bad. For the keyboard I use, it is the Razer Huntsman Mini with the optical linear switches. It's about $130 US. The optical linear switches in this thing are so nice for typing and gaming. It's actually crazy. Sometimes I feel like I have an advantage with how fast my keystrokes are. It's super quiet, so it's not, gonna bother anybody. The RGB on it is a little dim, but besides that, that's pretty much my only complaint with it. It is a Type-C cable that goes into it that is detachable. For the controller that I use, it's just a simple Ps4 Dualshock. You already know, $60. It's what I use for gaming and stuff like that if I'm not using my mouse and keyboard. For the headphones that I use, they are the Sony MDR-7506s off of Amazon. It's about $100, so nothing too special. I do like the sound profile, but they can get a little tight at sometimes. Besides that, they are pretty basic, but they do what I need them to. The main monitor that I use here is the Samsung Odyssey G5. It's a 27-inch curved monitor. It's about 144 Hz, 1440p. It's about $320 US, so I really enjoy the crispness of that 1440p quality, and especially in like high resolution gaming and everything, it looks super nice. The camera that I'm using is the Panasonic Lumix G7. It's sitting on top of a cheap little Walmart tripod. The G7 itself is about $750 US. It is a 4K 30 camera, but it can shoot in 1080-60 just in case, if you want to have that higher frame rate. Super nice. It's a mirrorless camera, so it is pretty compact. Like I said, it's sitting on top of a little cheap Walmart tripod, about $20, nothing too special. That camera goes into the Elgato HD60S Plus, and that goes into my PC. The capture card is about $200, but it does have a lot of functionality. It has 1080-60 pass-through. It has really good color pass-throughs as well. You can get audio, you can get, console gameplay if that's what you're into, but I just mainly use it for my camera here, but I'd highly recommend it. It is pretty pricey for $200 though. And I guess without any further ado, we can hop into my audio setup. So the main cornerstone of my audio setup is the Mark I RC505 from Boss. It's $550 US whenever it was on sale. It's been discontinued now that the Mark II is out, but besides that, it is super nice. That's what I use for my audio interface, for my microphones, headphones, gaming, production, content creation, content consumption. That's pretty much what I use for everything. It's super intuitive to use. I really enjoy, messing around with the knobs and buttons and making tracks and everything like that. My second device is the Line 6 HXFX. It's about $650 US. It's a little bit more than the Loop, but compared to other second devices, I think it is a pretty good budget. I really enjoyed the synths, all the individual bass lines, all the pitches, all that stuff that it can give me. It is super easy to use, and the software is pretty good as well. It is pricey, but like I said, compared to the other second devices, I really think it is a bargain. For my audio, you already know what they are, the SM7B and the AKG D5. They're the most basic, most popular microphones in the beatboxing scene for a reason though. The D5 is super nice for handheld beatboxing, for stage performances, stuff like that, and the SM7B is pretty good for, you know, a little bit higher quality, maybe for talking and stuff like that. They both go into the Cloudlifter Cl-1. It's about $150 US. That just helps out microphone gain. They are a little bit expensive though. The SM7B is obviously, you know, $400. For the D5, it's about $110 US, so it is a little bit pricey, but I have seen it fluctuate in price from time to time. I've seen it as low as like $85 to $90, so you just gotta catch it at the right time. All of my audio stuff right there is sitting on the Corsair MM300 mousepad. It's about $20. I really enjoy using a mousepad underneath it because it helps prevent slipping and stuff whenever I'm pressing on all the buttons. But I guess without any further ado, we can finally get into my laptop that powers my entire setup. I've had this for almost a year. I got it in early 2021 whenever I got my taxes and my stimulus check. So I've had it for a decent amount of time. I've had it broken in for a while. The specs on it are pretty nice. It's got a Core i7-10750H, an RTX 2070. It's about 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigabyte SSD, and a terabyte of HDD. It's got 144 Hz 1080p screen, and it's about $1,400. So it is a little pricey, but considering the price of desktops and desktop GPUs right now, I don't think it's that bad considering the performance overall. Like I said, it's got a 2070, it's got the Core i7, so it has a lot of oomph behind it, and it is a pretty good high-end, like mid-range laptop in my opinion. Like I said, it's about $1,400, so it is a little bit pricey, but considering the overall landscape of GPUs and stuff like that, I think it's a pretty good deal. Before we exit, we got my cable management here, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it is pretty decent besides the cables here on the left side of the screen. That is for my laptop and all my audio stuff, but the main desk right here only has that one cable going down to the floor. It could use a little work, but you know, I think it is a pretty good start. The overall price of the setup comes out to about $5,410 US without taxes or shipping. It is pretty expensive, but like I said, I have relatively got a lot of this just over time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.